Welcome to Retro Box Breaks, the channel where we open up baseball card boxes from the 80s and 90s. And today we're going to open up a box of 1991 Classic Best. So there's some pretty cool cards in here. Ivan Rodriguez, Jim Tomei, Chipper Jones, and Pedro Martinez. So these are minor league cards or rookie cards, however you want to look at it, however you want to categorize them. They're early cards for all of those players. There's also a chance to get a autographed Mike Schmidt. Based on the numbers I was looking at online, there's basically a 1 in 120 boxes. So small chance, but a chance nonetheless. Let's see if we can get something good out of here. All right, so 3 stacks of packs. A little bit different than normal. All right, there we go. So we're looking for 4 cards, and then the super rare Mike Schmidt auto. So the Mike Schmidt is in here in an unauto, jeez Pete's, in a non-autographed form as well, the #1 card. So probably going to get that. Also, if my math is correct, we have a pretty good shot at getting everybody, considering this box has more cards than were available in the set. So we'll have to wait and see. But it's looking good, and I'm going to pause the video right here to get some scissors because these packs are brutal. All right, there we go. Got myself a tool. Let's see if these open a little bit. Oh, look at that. That was pretty easy. Man, the packs of these are still pretty bad. All right. Not seeing anybody I really recognize in here. I would have thought that Ryan Kolesko. There we go. That's pretty cool. Pull him out. Gerald Williams. Man, I feel like he was made it to the bigs as well. Of course, it could be that all these guys eventually made it to the pro level in some form or fashion. I'm sure fans for their respective teams will know that. Martin Martinez, very close to... Todd Van Poppel. He was super hot for a while. Brad Pennington, I've definitely heard that name. Heck, who knows? Some of the guys in here, I might recognize their names because they end up going on to coach. But, let's see. So far, I have not noticed any duplication, which is something that you see a lot in the older cards, as you know if you've seen any of the other videos. These packs are super... Well, put the wrong thing in the garbage there. These packs are super long. I wonder why they did that. Maybe to help protect the cards was the theory. If that was the theory, it didn't work because all the corners on these are not fabulous. Well, there's at least one duplicate in the same pack. Oh no, and it starts. Who knows, maybe they put a whole entire set into each box. That would be actually kind of cool in my mind. That means we'd get everybody and then put the fillers in with the that cover card or whatever. Pedro Martinez. There we go. That's one of the 4 guys that I had on my list to look for. So now we're down to Chipper Jones, Jim Tomei, and Ivan Rodriguez. All the Hall of Famers in the set. Jeff Kent, I think he made it up as well. Paul Rogers, Solomon Torres. Remember that name for sure. Go. Another pack down. Still not noticing any duplication other than that one classic logo card, which is good. About almost a third of the way through here. Already got the Pedro and a Ryan Kolesko, which is good. Got this initially because of the Chipper Jones. Thought it would be fun to try and pull a bunch of his different rookies. And it turns out this was on the eBays. And I've never opened this before. This is the first time I've ever opened it. Honestly, I don't even know that I ever saw it before I started poking around probably a few days ago. Manny Alexander, definitely remember him on some cards. So this is all around a new experience for me. Come on, Ivan Rodriguez. Excited about that one too. I didn't realize he was in there until right before I opened the set. I looked up who else was possible other than the Chipper. And he was on the list, so that's super cool. Got some print errors. One nice thing about these cards is they are not sticking together at all. They're not high enough gloss where they get sticky, which is nice. As you know, if you've seen some of the other older videos that we've done, the cards get super sticky, especially those 1993 Leaf. I opened up 3 boxes of those and ended up couldn't even use any of the footage for video because they were all stuck together so bad. All right, see if we can get somebody here. Nope. Here we go. Last pack out of the first third. Still looking for that Chipper. Or, you know, honestly, if we don't get a Chipper, I'll settle for a Mike Schmidt autograph. I mean, if I have to, I'll settle for that. Oh, there we go. Nobody I recognize in there. On to the second third. Guess I should be careful with these. If I'm not careful, I might end up cutting through a card. My lucky to be one that I'm looking for. Kiki Jones. Greg Blauser. Is that the Blauser that I remember? Maybe. I'm going to count it. Chipper Jones, there we go. Very nice. This card's actually coming out compared to the other ones. Definitely not, I wouldn't send it off to PSA or anything, but pretty nice. There we go. There's another version of the 91 Chipper that I guess you could get in sets that were distributed in all air quotes this, limited fashion for the early 90s. There were only 100,000 of the sealed sets made. These, they limited the print run, it looked like, to 20,000 cases at 12 boxes per case. So 240,000 boxes. all these facts are coming from the internet, so, you know, take them for what they're worth there. All right. So we've gotten Chipper Jones and Pedro Martinez. I mean, arguably the two best cards in this set already. Still got a long way to go looking for that Jim Thome and Ivan Rodriguez. Honestly, we're so early in this box, it's possible we could dupe up on the Pedro or the Chipper. John Jaha, I know he was in the, I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't know if it's a soft J or not. He's in the 92 Bowman. I think he's actually one of the guys who has a foil card. In fact, I'm pretty sure we pulled his card out of the 92 Bowman video that we did. I don't know if I put him in the just the hits, but he's definitely in the full length. Rondell White. He's definitely somebody who moved on. Always assuming that there's not somebody else with the same name. Let's see here. Pedro Estacio. Definitely remember cards from him. So, definitely a lot of these guys made it far enough to get Major League Baseball cards, which is cool. It's always nice going back. Feel like you're getting something special when it's kind of before they broke through. This one is actually pretty attainable. I mean, the box was cheap. I got it on eBay. There's another one on eBay right now that's, I think it's 15 bucks. I don't know if it's like 40 bucks for shipping or anything like that, but so you can pick these up pretty inexpensively. Definitely a good time. Wilson Alvarez, definitely know that name. All right, over halfway through the box now. At this point, we've gotten two big highlights, the Chipper Jones and the Pedro. Still got that Thome and Rodriguez to go. Of course, still looking for that Mike Schmidt. Nope, not in that pack. Donovan Osborne. There's another guy who definitely had some Major League cards. Uh-oh. This is the first card I recognize that's a duplicate. That's a regular card. Oh, there's the Mike Schmidt. So it's this card with a signature on it. That's him in the minor leagues. I guess that's a photo of him in his Reading, with his Reading team. Man, he looked old even when he was a young dude. You know, I've often wondered, how long does it take for a guy to sit down and do 2,000 autographs? You gotta break it up, right? Your hand starts to cramp, all that stuff. Tim Salmon, there we go. There's another guy I recognize. Arthur Rhodes. All right, 2 more packs in this third of the box. Just plugging along here, and now that we've seen a duplicate or two, I'm really kind of hoping we get a dupe of that Chipper or Pedro. That would be, it's kind of on the top of my list. Or, you know, just keep pulling some guys of who have names that I remember. Honestly, that's just as fun for me. Certain nostalgia to it that's fun. I've actually recently looked up on the interwebs, the baseball card store that I went to as a kid is still open. It's not the same owner these days, but it's still open. Totally blows my mind. Maybe one day I'll try and get back there. So 2 of them in the same pack. Again, I wonder if they put them like bookended when they... A JT Snow Jr. There's another guy. I wonder if they bookended or something, like just stacks of them whenever they put them into the sorting machines. Keith Mitchell. Tim Laker. I don't know if I remember that guy. Dave Nelson. Pretty sure I remember that name. There we go. Okay, we're going into the last third of the box here. Uh-oh, an upside down card. First one in the entire box. Somebody's messing up whenever they're putting cards in this order. Oh, there we go. Man, I was just getting ready to say it's been a while since we've seen anybody. There's Jim Thome. Pretty cool. And that we're up to 3 out of the 4 that we're looking for. Ivan Rodriguez is the last one, which I am definitely looking forward to getting. Like my Texas Rangers, especially from that era. Although I was too young to know it, I wouldn't be surprised if I watched him play at Tulsa, if he went through Tulsa. Well, nobody in that one. All right. Pedro Martinez. So my speculation was correct that we would get some doubles. And man, if you're going to get a double, that's not a bad one to get right there. Holy moly. Ooh. Jeff Kent. There's another duplicate. All right, so we got a duplicate Pedro, which in my mind means we got a shot at another Chipper Jones. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not going to complain. 2 Chipper Jones, 2 Pedros, and 1 box. Heck, even 1 Chipper Jones and 2 Pedros. That's pretty awesome in my book. All right. How many packs we got left here? Okay, so 6 packs. It'll be 5 after I cut this one open. 5 more packs to find that Ivan Rodriguez. Manny Alexander. I believe we got him earlier. I don't know, I'm thinking it's looking pretty good for another chipper. Eric Young, I think I remember his name. All right. Carlos Delgado. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. He wasn't one of the guys that I kind of put on the list there, but it's because he's not in the Hall of Fame. At least not at this point in time. Or at least not at the point in time in which the information was updated. Oh. Braves uniform got me there for a second. I guess in theory you probably could figure out who's in the pack. It looks like you can see right through these things. So on the front of this is somebody with a number 34. Orioles. Oh no. 43, I guess I can't. A little dyslexic there. I don't know if that's Orioles or not. Is that Yankees? Jeez. All over the place. If you can read and you know your minor league teams, you might be able to tell who's in the pack. Alright. 2 packs left. No Rodriguez yet. Still kind of hoping for another Chipper Jones. Now that we got 2 Martinez's, but let's see here. Reggie Sanders. Definitely know he's on a bunch of Major League cards. All right, here we go. Last pack. Last chance to get that Ivan Rodriguez. Last chance to get that Mike Schmidt auto. Sure would be epic if we got that Mike Schmidt auto out of the last pack. Come on, Rodriguez. There we go. Bam! So we got all the Hall of Famers in the set, plus a duplicate Pedro Martinez. Man, it does not get much better than that. Let's run through this here real quick. Pedro Martinez, Carlos Delgado. Oh, geez, I didn't even say that right. Let me start over. Ivan Rodriguez, Carlos Delgado, Pedro Martinez, Jim Thome, Chipper Jones, Pedro Martinez, and then Ryan Kolesko. Man, that was one heck of a box. Man, I hope you had as much fun as I did. Make sure and hit that bell notification and the subscribe button if you want to see more of this type of stuff. And have a nice day.